Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
She runs to think. Or not. She runs for Girls' Night Out. But she doesn't just run for her body. She runs for her soul. She runs to stay grounded and to soar. She runs to get closer to herself.
That goal was the only one in regulation for UND as it hosted Minnesota Duluth on Friday night. It was a gritty, physical series capped by a number of block shots and hits.
And, there was kind of ebbs and flows of the game. One team would take kind of possession of the puck and go with it, and the other team would bounce back and do it again. So it was a good college hockey game, I thought. And,
That style of play set up the overtime heroics of sophomore Austin Poganski.
So Austin Poganski will get a penalty shot opportunity. He has 7 goals on the season. He's got it at center. He's right down the middle. He moves into the backhand and scores! Austin Poganski deked a little to the right, went to the left of the backhand, beat Kaskasuo, and UND wins it in overtime. 2-1. How about that one? Wow.
On Saturday, it was much of the same. Once again, the Bulldogs jumped out to a lead, and UND quickly answered back.
Besser to Ledoux, he shoots, he scores! Again, a face-off win, and Besser got it back to Paul Ledoux, who sniped it under the bar for his 3rd goal of the season to tie it at 1-1.
This time, the heroics came in regulation, where freshman Brock Besser came up with another big-time goal.
Knocks it across the line to Kajula, looking for Besser in the middle. He got it to him. He cuts to the slot. Besser shoots and scores! Brock Besser, nobody better than this team from that spot. And now, North Dakota takes the lead at 2-1 on Besser's 20th goal of the season.
From there, UND grinded out the win and sweep, staying on top the NCHC standings.
obviously, you'd like to lead games and not chase games. but it's nice to know when you get into the crunch time, and these games are going to be tight down the road, that if we're trailing, then guys have that feeling or that confidence to come back.
I thought we played excellent in the third, and that's what we need to do. Come in the second, to pick it up a little bit, and we got some shots through, and Besser came up huge for us. And kudos to Cam Johnson. He played his heart out this whole weekend, and we need him to do that down the stretch. And I'm excited going into the next weekend.
Kowski to Raskow, look out, here goes Poganski, Austin Poganski's got Janet Twinen with him, Poganski down! What are they going to call? There it is, a penalty shot in overtime for Austin Poganski to try to win the game.
When sophomore Austin Poganski lined up to take a penalty shot in overtime of Friday's game, everyone on the UND bench knew what was coming.
I think our entire bench knew that Pogs was going to the backhand.
I think everyone knows it's kind of his go-to move.
It's the only thing we see from him in practice, to be completely honest.
On his stick, here goes Poganski in. He scores! Backhander to win it! Austin Poganski gives North Dakota a 2-1 win in overtime.
He's pretty good at that backhand move. He does it a lot in practice, but we were a little worried. He started on the left side. He usually starts on the right side and comes across the crease. And
when he swept out to his backhand side, I think my heart dropped. I'm like, what is he doing? And he still went backhand anyway. So
I'd say that backhander is the only move that he does. I mean, he still even tries it on us, but we know it's coming, so we cheat on it pretty heavily, so he doesn't spoil it.
Yeah, honestly, I was just trying not to fall. It was pretty crazy. The fans were going nuts, and I was just trying to get a good shot off, and I was lucky enough to get it in the net, so it worked out.
That play highlights a very successful second year for Poganski. The forward leads UND with 5 game-winning goals.
He probably takes his game more seriously than anyone on our team. He's either warming up or looking after his body. I know we always bug him. He's in bed by 9 most nights. Just we're all staying up playing video games. He's in bed 9 taking care of his body. So that's a good guy to have when you're on your team. You know what you're going to get from him because he's so into the game. But around the house, great guy, fun to be around, and we have some jokes.
As a freshman, Poganski was named the team's most improved player. That attitude continued into the season, where he's become a valuable two-way player.
I think he really improved over the course of last season into this year. I think he's still even our most improved player even this year. I think he's really embraced his role as just that big power forward guy, and he loves putting the puck in his back pocket and just driving the D wide and crashing the net. And he's got good net front. He's a good kid. He's a good roommate. He's clean. He's pretty quiet. He's pretty quiet at first, but he's a funny guy when he opens up. He's got his little quirky jokes that he has, but he always keeps everybody laughing and keeps everyone on their heels, so he's a good guy to be around.
Off the ice, his no-nonsense attitude and dry sense of humor can make him an easy target. But there's no doubting the type of player and man that Poganski has become. With 4 games to go, the Fighting Hawks hit the road for the final time this season. North Dakota travels to Omaha in what will surely be another fun series.
Yeah, we're going to Sioux Falls tonight, staying the night in Sioux Falls, so I think that's about 5 hours, and then get up Thursday morning and head to Omaha and just practice pregame Thursday night meal, get ready for the series. It's going to be a good series. They're coming off a tough weekend, so they're going to have fire, and the Blazers always going to get their guys ready to play us.
The Mavericks are battling for home ice in the NCHC playoffs, while UND is trying to maintain the top spot in the league.
Yeah, I know they're going to be really hungry. I think they got swept at home last weekend, so I know Blazer always gets amped up to play us, and if they got swept, you don't want to be around Blazer when his team gets swept. So I'm sure they're having a hard week of practice, and I know they'll be ready to go and be amped up to play us on Friday night. So it'll be a fun series for sure.
Both teams are playing a desperate style of hockey, which is needed in the playoff push.
Yeah, they're a team that plays just like we do. They have a really strong first line, so we got to match up against them and then get our other lines going and hopefully get a few extra goals from them.
Yeah, they're a tough team to play on a regular night, but coming off a sweep, we know they're going to be guns a-blazing, fired up, and hard-hitting, skating fast. Win Blaze have them ready to go to play us, and Friday night should be an absolute war.
All those feelings will hit the bench, though, when the puck drops on Friday.
Actually, it's game day, so it's a big rivalry of ours. The games are always intense, they're always passionate, and they're always a rough one, but it's a lot of fun playing there. And they got a new rink this year, so it'll be fun to play there, and they've been selling it out all season long, so it should be a lot of fun.
Omaha has become quite the rivalry, and they came in on Friday here and beat us in our barn, and we need to go down there and do the same.
Good.
Thank you.
What happened there?
To stick clap right after the national anthem. We go up and then just go down, and Gage went way back up on for a third time and smoked me in the face.